everyone, Mama Gina here, and hope you're having a great weekend wherever you are and whatever you're doing. And today I wanted to show you, first of all, my little dog that I got. This is the Hansa. He's from Hansa, and Hansa is so good about creating stuffed toys that look real. And they're very, very well made. And this Chihuahua here, I named him Casey because years ago, back in the 90s, I had a Chihuahua, and he was a big boy. He was 12 pounds, but he was all tan, and he was such a good boy. He was born with a heart murmur, and so he lived to be 12. And then he got the congestive heart failure. And so we lost him. And he's just one of those dogs that I've always missed. Every time I think about him, or if I see a dog that looks like him, it really just tugs at my heart. So I saw this dog on a video of the Mary Shortle doll shop in York, England. And I saw him way back, and I knew that that's where they keep all of their Hansa creations. And so I looked up this dog on Amazon, and then I looked him up on the actual website. But if I ordered from the website, I would have to pay shipping, and I didn't with Amazon. They only had a few left. So I took a chance. I thought, well, I hope it's good. It says it's brand new and everything. And it was. It was perfectly fine. The packaging had never been opened. So I'm real pleased with him. So I keep him on my desk at work, but I brought him home. Well, actually, I bring him back and forth. And I had this cat collar, but don't tell him it's for cats. This is a little kitten collar that I never use, so... And I want to get him a little bandana. That's what I did when I first got my Chihuahua puppy. Yeah, so that is Casey. And I got this little outfit for Zelda. It's just a romper, but it's from Old Navy. And it's 3 to 6 months. I love the ice cream stuff on her. And, you know, originally she came with an ice cream cone. So I think this is my second thing that's ice cream. And so I thought, well, I'll just put her in this today while I chat with you a minute. And just go from there. Because I have a little surprise for you. So stay tuned for that. So I just thought I'd lay her down because this is kind of a small changing table, and I thought that would just be easier. So, what has everybody been up to lately? I just haven't had time to come and make a video, and I work on a little doll for a friend off and on. Well, it's the little Jasmine. So I'm busy doing that in between, and just trying to figure out things at the little health food store. It's summertime and it's very slow, like it always is, because it's so hot here. In fact, let's see, on the way home yesterday, it was only 114, but I think the day before, when I got in my car anyway, the temperature read 117. But it gets cooler as you start traveling. So by the time I got home, it was probably only 111. That's all. That's not bad. Oh my goodness sakes. Yeah, so here we are in August. So hopefully, well, it's going to be a long month for the low desert Arizonans, that's for sure. So I have an insurance lady that sings, and we were talking about singing and everything. She actually has a band, and she kind of inspired me to really start practicing again and getting back into my singing. I sent her some of my songs and she really liked them. So I'm not going to do any kind of gigs or anything. I wouldn't have the energy, or, well, I'm not good enough for that anyway. But I want to go see her sing. That would be awesome. And she said if I ever want to sing with the band, just let her know. But I thought what I would do is I have my rendition of Coal Miner's Daughter from Loretta Lynn, and I did that a few months ago, and so I thought maybe we could just put it on the channel. And I'm not going to do it in front of the camera or live or anything. I'll just play the music, and Papa John can put that on there. And oh, that's bending her arm. What am I doing wrong with this? Yeah, the straight arms are just like really difficult. I don't want to bend it like that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he thought that maybe we could just at the end of the video show a picture, just have a, my picture up of at the end or whatever, and just play it for you, since some of you had said that you wanted to hear some of my songs. So that's just a very simple one, very easy to do, but who knows. I have some other ones that I've just done recently. And then I found one, a very sad song, but it's one that I made for my sister, like, my gosh, 24 or 25 years ago, when she lost her fiance in a small plane crash. And I have that one. That was really hard to do back then because I kept crying, so I'd have to stop and do it again. It's too emotional. And there's some songs that I won't sing, and like if we're at karaoke, I won't do that because I'm a crybaby, can't do it. I'm too emotional. But yeah, I'll put that on the end, or John will, for you. And I also have some dolls that I'm selling, and so I'll just probably do another video on that one. But you know the Lily Rose doll from Ashton Drake? Mine, I've had for quite a while, and her hair was never right from the get-go. And so she hardly has any hair left. But if anybody would like her, let me know, and I won't charge you for her. You just have to pay shipping because she's kind of heavy. But I just don't have room in my nursery for silicones. You have to keep them separate, and I have too many dolls to attend to. So that's why I'm just getting rid of a few. But I will still have my nursery for sure, because I love my babies. I love my babies. Hey, are we bumping your head? Are we bumping your head? That's so cute. Let me fix the camera. There we go. I changed the lighting a little bit. It seemed too bright because it is the afternoon. So I like that little romper on her. That's all I ordered, was that. I'm not spending much on clothing anymore, but I saw that and I thought, you know what, it's just one thing, and I had to pay shipping, but it's better than buying tons of clothes just to get free shipping. For me right now anyway. Yeah, and there's her little, I wish she could hold it, but maybe she holds it with this one. But her little ice cream cone, we'll just put it there. Yeah. And her little sandals. Actually, the purple matches very well with that. I wonder why they put that one upside down. I think that's going to melt faster like that. They should have turned it the other way. But this is a nice soft pink. It's cotton linen. So it's very breathable and light. So it's very, very nice. I really like it. Let's turn your face this way. You can have the little doggy. Yes, you can. There. There she is. Yeah, so cute. And then when we go out, you'll have your sunglasses and your little ice cream cone. So we're all set. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Hansa, I found this little moth. They actually made a moth. Oh my goodness. I was looking up the fox on Amazon. They didn't have their fox, but I saw a moth that they have. It's a plush moth, and the wings are out and very pretty actually, but I was joking that maybe I should get the moth and have one of my old sweaters and have him posed on an old sweater like he's eating the sweater. And one of my friends said, "You're so silly." And I'm like, yeah, that's me. You never know, I might get a moth. You just never know about it. So I hope you enjoyed little Zelda, and stay tuned, and I'll have Papa John put Coal Miner's Daughter on for you. And I think he's going to do the outro like we normally do, and then do that, I think. So anyway, and there'll be more. And you know, I did, for those of you who haven't been around very long, I did do a lullaby on the channel where he filmed me going around and tucking all the babies in. So that's on there somewhere. I think it was 2019 maybe, something like that. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you again soon, and I'll show you the dolls that I have for sale. Okay, bye. Love you all.
On a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love, and that's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal and made a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Van Leer coal mines, all day long in a field of one corn. Mommy rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coal light, and everything would start all over come the break of morn. Daddy loved to raise day kids on a miner's pay. Mommy scrubbed our clothes on a washboard every day. Well, I've seen her fingers bleed to complain there was no need. She'd smile in Mommy's understanding way. In the summertime we didn't have shoes to wear, but in the wintertime we'd all get a brand new pair. From a mill or a cattle money made from selling a hog. Daddy holiday.